back to my channel. It's your girl Ari, and we're back with another video. I am not going to be rambling today because our camera is on short battery, so let's get into it. It's a video about my brother. If you have not watched it, story time, then go watch it. It's a part of my trauma series. The name of my trauma series is called Unveiling My Story. I titled it My Brother Raped Me. Now, if you have not watched the video, let me just sum it up. Basically, when I was like in 5th grade, my brother was like in junior high. He used to ride his junior high bus to my school, my elementary school, because my elementary school was only like not even 5 minutes away from my house. He used to pick me up from school and we used to walk home, and damn near, I don't know how long it was going on, but it felt like every day he was asking me to play this game, but it wasn't a game, it was rape. Long story short. Now, that video got 1 negative comment. The rest of, and I did delete it because that 1 negative comment that it got told way more details about the person than I told, which I really did not tell any details. I didn't tell y'all nothing about them. I told y'all what happened to me, okay? And I feel like that's where people got me fucked up at. You feel what I'm saying? Like, everybody saying, think about him, think about his family, think about this, think about that. But did y'all listen to the story? How, after I told y'all this traumatic thing happened to me, I still had to live with this person? Can y'all still say, consider what he has going on in his life? Do y'all know how dumb y'all sound? You was ever put in a situation where your kid told you what I said, and you tell them, well, think about the person that did it to you. Don't tell your truth. Think about how the other person might feel. Man, if y'all don't get the fuck out of my face with that shit. I'm sorry. That's just how I feel. I'm sorry. That's just how I feel about it. I'm not gonna lie. So anyways, let's get on to what happened after that. So the video was passed around in my city. I didn't know how people felt about me doing that. And honestly, I had a lot of anxiety, which resulted in me going to Dallas for quite some time. Surprisingly, when I did see some of the people that I know for a fact was being messy and passing the video around, they welcomed me with open arms. And I was shocked. I was shocked because a lot of people wouldn't agree with what I'm doing. A lot of people wouldn't agree with me telling my stories, my life stories on a public platform, because it's not something that people do. But that's okay, because I'm creating a lane for people to heal out loud and not be ashamed of the things that they've been through. Now, as far as the relationship within itself, the relationship is non-existent. However, like I was telling my mom, like, we really never was close anyway. Growing up, we used to always fight. I used to always want to fight him. My mom said even when I was a baby, I used to be like, no, like, didn't want him around me. And I had asked her, I was like, dang, I wonder did I like sense something was gonna happen, and that's why I didn't want him around me. I don't know, but you know, kids can pick up on shit. And yeah, as I got older, we never really had a relationship. But it also was strange because, like, in a weird way, even though he did that to me, and it did stop, I don't know how long it went on, but I can't remember how long I experienced that. But it was weird though, because as we got older, I started feeling bad for him, because he's like, his personality is like really nice, really like a really good hearted. You feel what I'm saying? That's his personality. So when you meet him, you'll think that he's a sweet person. And I'm not saying that he's not, but a lot of people used to pick on him. And because I've been through so much at a young age, I was really on my bully shit. Not saying that I was a bully, but I didn't take a lot of shit, which I told y'all my trauma series. I've had fights with multiple family members. You feel what I'm saying? Because of disrespect. So like when I saw somebody disrespecting him, I protected him. I had fights with multiple of his friends. I've been a protector. You feel what I'm saying? Which is kind of weird when I look back on it. But that just made me think about my heart. Like, even if you could do the most traumatic, damaging thing to me, I could still step outside of that and still do what's right. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like that was right at the time. So past that, when we all moved out my mama's house, we still never really had a relationship. It was always hanging by. We talked about what he was involved in. We did a little talk about what I was involved in, and that was it. It wasn't, we never went out to, like, you know how sometimes with your siblings, y'all can go out to eat together, y'all hang out together, go to the movies, go out to drink for drinks. It was nothing. It was never nothing like that. And for me, in my opinion, I think it's because, for one, we're two different people. So we never really was close. Never. And my mom used to be so funny that before I even told her about what happened, she'd be like, why y'all don't call each other? Why y'all don't talk on the phone when the last time y'all talked to each other? Not knowing that every time I saw him, every time I talked to him, that was in the back of my mind, playing in the back of my mind. What happened to me when I was a kid? I'm not gonna call you. I'm not gonna do no extra shit. I'll tell you happy birthday. I'll tell you holidays, you feel what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna, like, put myself in a situation where I feel small just for the sake of the relationship. You feel what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm not gonna say a lot of drama transpired. It actually went better than I thought it would. I knew it was gonna be a little backlash, but it literally is only one person, and that one person is like, girl, please. You feel what I'm saying? I made a video after that, and I said, listen, if you don't get what I'm doing, you don't have to. But guess what? It will all make sense, and you are going to eat your words. You are going to eat your words when you know that God called me to do this. Not only did God call me to do this, he gave me the whole plan. And the fact that I made 3 videos about 3 different times I was sexually assaulted, and you chose that one, which was not even my first video. It was like my 4th video, and I made a sexual assault. The first video that I made in the series was a sexual assault video, and you didn't comment on that. You didn't say all the stuff that you were saying on that. But that video, that's why I can't respect it. You picking and choosing when you want to be outraged, and it's like, that's nothing for you to be outraged for, because you don't live my life. You don't know me. You don't know the situation. You don't know what happened. You don't know nothing. You was not there. You feel what I'm saying? And all you can tell me to do is think about how somebody else might feel. Like, come on, man. Y'all need to stop victim shaming people. Y'all need to stop doing it. Because if somebody came to you, like I said, if your kid came to you and told you that shit right there, you will be outraged. I would hope that you will be outraged, and I hope that you will get down to the bottom of it right then and there. I chose not to tell my mama because it was just like, me and my mom relationship was fucked, and she was going through depression. She wasn't even mentally presently there. You feel what I'm saying? So that's something that I kept inside until I got in college. Come on, baby. Like, come on. Like, this shit ain't easy for me. Don't think that this shit, don't ever think nothing that I'm doing on this channel is easy for me. I just see the bigger picture. I'm doing this to help other people who's scared to talk. I'm helping other people who's scared to have a voice. Go check the comments on that video, baby. Look at how many people saying, thank you for talking about this. I've been through this. Baby, that's what I'm doing this for. I'm not doing this for people who want to victim shame me. That's cool. If you want to take time out your day to do it, thank you for the view and thank you for the engagement. Period. That's all I got to say about that. But as far as me and his relationship, like I said, we barely had a relationship growing up into our adult years. And now since I did that, I feel like the relationship is non-existent. Now, I feel like it's my choice that it's non-existent though, because I did reach out to him, and I did because I had a dream, and I had a scary dream about him. And I called my mama one morning, like when the last time you talked to him? You feel what I'm saying? I was really concerned, because even though this happened to me, I still care about you, because you still my sibling. You feel what I'm saying? And I did reach out to him. I said, hey, I love you, because I do. You my sibling. You feel what I'm saying? I care if something happened to you. I do. But I had to do this. I had to free myself. I had to release that. And I apologize for how that may have turned your life upside down. However, though, God called me to speak my truth, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna obey God. Now, you can make amends with God. You feel what I'm saying? But the fact that when you did text me about the situation, well, I feel like it was supposed to be about the situation. When you did text me, you played in my face. I feel like you said, basically, I apologize for what I may or may not have done. No, if you're gonna apologize, say what you're apologizing for. Now, if you did straight up and say, I apologize for this right here, in the video, I would have said that. But the fact that you sent a gaslighting text message, I could not respect it. You feel what I'm saying? Actually, that made me feel worse. But now, it's like, I reached out to him. I told him I love him. I told him I'm sorry for how that may have affected his life, but it was something that I had to do, and I wished him well. You feel what I'm saying? And he did text me back days later, a long paragraph, but I did not. God told me not to read it. Like, it's still in my phone. I never opened it, cause honestly, when I read the first few lines, I got anxiety. I was like, nah, it's okay. As long as I told you that I'm okay. As long as I told you I love you and I care about you, and I'm sorry how this may have affected your life. We don't have, like, I'm not really interested in a relationship, because it will never be. Once I realized, like, it will never be nothing greater than what it has already been, because of the trauma. The trauma is too great. The trauma is too heavy for me to be able to act like you my friend. You feel what I'm saying? Or treat you different, talk to you different, like, and that is still healing. Even if you did not apologize to me, I still forgive you. I still forgive you, and I forgive myself. You feel what I'm saying? I forgive myself for doing it this way. And all I gotta say is, and this gonna be my last time speaking about this situation unless something else transpired, but this is my last time speaking about it. I'm okay with the relationship. I'm okay with it. Like, I'm okay with the status of it. I'm okay. I made peace with it. And that's just that. There's nothing more to say. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will definitely see you on the next one. Mwah! Peace and love.